Imagine waking up one morning to find your home engulfed in smoke, your memories reduced to ashes, and your neighborhood unrecognizable. This is the grim reality thousands are facing in California right now. California, often celebrated for its sun-kissed beaches and sprawling landscapes, is currently battling one of the most devastating wildfire seasons in recent history. But what's fueling these relentless flames? And what does it mean for the people, the wildlife, and the future of our planet? Let's uncover the facts and the human stories behind this unfolding tragedy. This year's wildfires have burned through over X million acres of land, displacing thousands of families and causing billions of dollars in damage. From entire forests reduced to charred skeletons to cities cloaked in unbreathable air, the impact is catastrophic. Emergency responders are working around the clock, but the scale of the disaster is overwhelming. Picture this: entire neighborhoods reduced to ashes, families scrambling to find shelter, and wildlife fleeing for their lives. The destruction is not only heartbreaking, but also a harsh reminder of how unprepared we are to handle disasters of this magnitude. Ever wonder if California's real estate motto should be, "We burn, but we rebuild"? But what's driving these flames to burn hotter and longer than ever before? Let's dig into the causes. Climate change is a major player, creating the perfect conditions for wildfires to thrive. Rising temperatures and prolonged droughts have turned vast areas into tinderboxes, ready to ignite at the slightest spark. Then, there's the infamous Santa Ana winds. These powerful gusts can reach speeds of up to 70 miles per hour, turning a small blaze into an uncontrollable inferno in minutes. Add to that human factors like arson, poorly maintained power lines, and campfires left unattended, and you've got a recipe for disaster. But the real story isn't just about statistics or weather patterns. It's about the people caught in the crossfire. Take Sarah, a single mother of 3, who barely escaped with her children as the flames closed in. Or consider Tom, a firefighter who has been on the front lines for weeks, battling exhaustion and risking his life to save others. These stories put a human face on the crisis, making it clear that wildfires aren't just a natural disaster, they're a human tragedy. The emotional toll is immense. Families are losing their homes, their possessions, and their sense of security. For many, the road to recovery will be long and filled with uncertainty. If you had 5 minutes to grab your most valuable possessions, what would you take? And what would you leave behind? But it's not just people who are affected. The environment pays a heavy price too. Entire ecosystems are being wiped out. Iconic species like the California condor and the Pacific fisher are losing their habitats, pushing them closer to extinction. And let's not forget the massive carbon emissions these fires release, contributing to the very climate change that fuels them. Experts estimate that the carbon released by California's wildfires this year alone is equivalent to the annual emissions of some small countries. It's a vicious cycle, and breaking it will require global action. So, is there any hope? Or are we doomed to watch our planet go up in smoke? Despite the grim reality, there are reasons to be hopeful. Communities are coming together, showing incredible resilience and solidarity. Volunteers are stepping up, offering shelter and support to those in need. And technological advancements like satellite monitoring and AI-driven fire prediction are helping us fight fires more effectively. Policy changes are also on the horizon. Lawmakers are pushing for stricter regulations on land management and better funding for firefighting efforts. These steps won't solve the problem overnight, but they're a start. If only we could program an AI to blow out fires like birthday candles. That would be something, wouldn't it? So, what can you do? How can you make a difference? First, stay informed. Understanding the root causes and consequences of wildfires is the first step toward meaningful action. Second, consider supporting organizations that provide relief to affected communities and work on wildfire prevention. Finally, if you want to learn how to take control of your future, check out our video on the power of compounding, a concept that can transform your life, just as we aim to transform our approach to these crises.